welcoming the Golf into the garage. First thing we need to do is it's 600 miles overdue on the oil change. I ran to the dealership. I would grab a liquid moly package from ECS. I'll leave it in the description. You just order that, have it shipped to your house. I ran to the dealership before they closed to get the 0W30 VW spec oil. I have seen out there that I think this would be insane, but I was looking at videos and I couldn't help but to come across conversation about you have to run this oil for warranties to be effective. That's crazy. Did that sway me going out of my way to get this oil? No. I just couldn't find 0W30 at the auto stores near my house that were in stock, and the dealership for Volkswagen is actually close to my house, so I just ran down there and grabbed these. And then I have a OEM filter, which is nice, which I would have gone to the dealership for this anyways, so this is like $80 something. Filter, seal, keep the box, put the dirty one in. But yeah, this is Castrol Edge. I mean, you'd preferably have liquid moly. That's what everyone's go-to is. To get the oil out, I'm using an extractor, which you can on this car, which is great. This is 6.5 liters, so this should get it all, and then we'll put 6 liters back into it. I'll grab a rag. I did run the car for about 5 minutes before this. Pull the dipstick out, lay it on a rag, drop it in the engine bay, don't do that. Pull out my line, slide this in the dipstick spot. You want to warm it up beforehand so that all the engine oil is not hung up anywhere. It's all warm and fuzzy. You start pumping, and then you just start pulling oil out. You build a certain amount of pressure, and then you just kind of let it sit for a bit. And then you'll see it start to flow out. You can pump this to a certain point and then it'll just sit, and then you'll watch the pressure just drop with the handle. Right now you can't really see in there, but you can hear and you'll see the levels start to slowly come up. So you just hang out for a bit while it sucks all the oil out. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab a 32mm socket for our filter right there. I love my new 6 drawer from Harbor Freight. This thing's awesome. I have so much more space. This is more organized. I know things are out. Here's my 32. Go up top to this drawer. I knew I was forgetting something in this new toolbox. Oh, beautiful. My torque wrench can go right here. So it's 25 Newton meters. So I'm gonna set this up in advance. Okay, set it up to 25 Newton meters. Grab my adapter, put my 32 on. You can see the level rising here, that's satisfying. Let all that oil run out of there before I lift it all the way off. Okay, I'm gonna set this here. Got my rag handy. There's a very special tool I use all the time, if you know me, right here. Oil ring seal removal tool. It's like a little spoon. I feel like I use this tool for everything but this. This is definitely not factory. I don't even know what brand this is. I get some oil on my hands and kind of lube this O-ring. Make sure it's all in that seated correctly. Put the old in here. Get ready to throw it in the trash. Oh, I hear some noise. This line is starting to shake. It's starting to pull air in. Get this all cleaned off. Man, what an easy oil change. Not much. Tap that off. Take my rag. Dab this up. And this has a little slide. I like to slide it in here. We'll empty this in a few. Pop the oil cap. I don't like this little debris on this bottle. That seal, I do not like that. Don't want that in the oil. The oil. Man, what's up these days? They just put freaking water in these engines, am I right? The Subarus is dang near maple syrup. This could be dangerous. Yeah, that would be a mess, but set one over there. Drink up. I know it's gonna take all 6 about. I'm gonna pour this 5th one in and then just check the dipstick so I can learn the car a little bit. Let's see what we're working with. Yep. About half a quart low, a little more, a little less, and the filter's gotta fill up. That should be good. My rag on top of the engine next door. Boop. My cap on, clipped in. This is tight, dipsticks in, we're done. Now you can get your own, I'll leave this one linked in the description, or it's on my tools list, the Amazon list that I have everything on. You can get like a bigger pail that would be sealed and safe for your trunk, but then you could take this to an auto parts store like O'Reilly's or AutoZone to dispose of your oil after you do a couple changes on your cars, family's cars. This has like a quick pour spout on it, which is nice. I think I get like 5 to 10. Nah, probably like 7 to 10 oil changes in this thing if I am remembering right, in the green thing down here before I have to go to O'Reilly's. I had 55-gallon drums here at the house at one point, thinking, oh, I'll never have to go and then I'll get someone to pick it up. Nah, that was not the move. It was more of a mess and a hassle and I hated looking at it. I'd rather just every 8 to 10 oil changes or whatever it is, just go down to the auto parts store instead of storing all these insane amount of oil. At one point it was like 100 gallons of oil I collected. Then just clean this up, put this back. Then I store this and put it away. I have this linked in the description.